Sports Station 105.3 The Fan.
I am Andy Parga, as always, alongside my lovely co-host Mark Rogan.
Next, we'd like to remind the fans we are broadcasting live from the villas at Western Islands. It is 3:38 in the a.m. Want to thank all our fans that are staying awake with us, getting their fix in before they go to bed.
Want to thank Trevor Peterson for that late night call. That was, I wouldn't say it made my night, but it definitely made my night a little bit more interesting.
And I think that's what fans need to realize is how easy it really is to get on the air here.
It's true. It's almost as bad as 97.1. Really.
It's not as easy. We do screen our callers, but we'd like to remind all the fans it's 1-800-701-4776. That's our direct phone line to get you on the air. You can check us out at Two Guys, One Couch on Facebook and Twitter. You can IM us Pargs 13, Trojan 20, or also you could hit us up on our adult friend finder ID tag as Sexy Tanker 20. So we make that totally available for you. We do what we can. So like we do, we talked a little Hall of Fame, and I just wanted to sort of sum up on Phil Gehringer real quick, and then we'll move on. What can you say about Phil? I know you were the guy that was out of the whole voting that was against Phil getting in. He really didn't have the stats to prove it, but, I mean, you got to feel for the kid, right?
No, you don't have to, clearly, as I voted against him, but, yeah, what is there to say?
I mean, this
really
is a poor Korean kid that was adopted. His parents didn't love him, so he got adopted. And
it's actually the story of The Blind Side was taken from The Life of Phil Gehringer.
Yeah, exactly. And he really can't speak any English. And
none of this is true. This is ridiculous.
What I remember is my high cheese hitting him in the head and him going home one time, and he never played again. So that's why I put him in, because I pretty much ended his career. So Phil, konnichiwa, ching-jang, and we love you.
This is terrible.
So now,
this is so bad.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, though. If you're in Mount Pleasant in the area, you can roll up to Claire, Wild Cowboy Mills Condom Factory. Check that out. Mike Cox Ford dealership. Like I said, thanking Cox, Water Ride Cox. Man, this is JV hour right now. And also the Jim Markham Meat Factory.
This is embarrassing. God, no one can be watching us anymore. Let's be honest. After that, I want to apologize for that last segment. That was probably the most pitiful 10 minutes.
We had no idea where we were going with that. We'd also like to apologize to 105.3. We might be fired after that. So the least we can do right now is cut them a little cut. So. So we
promise nothing like that will ever happen again. That's not what we're about. We're not about putting out mediocre stuff like that.
Yeah, that's rookie stuff, and that's it happens.
It's behind us now.
It is a Saturday night. There's nothing else.
It's about 4 a.m. We're really we're getting tired here.
We have a couple emails here from our callers from the love line, we can call it. You up to answer the questions? Me and you can go at them together, I guess. So we can go.
That works.
All right.
Let's do it.
This one is from Julie in Beaverton, Oregon. And she writes, I'm happily married, but I still can't help fantasizing about this sexy guy that I had a thing back in college. Is she a bad wife for fantasizing about this stud who's probably...
All right, we got it. Thanks for giving us the play-by-play on his build and body type. I wouldn't say that, Julie, I wouldn't say that you are a bad wife. If this is something that really becomes a habit to the point where that's all you can think about, even if you're with your loving and adoring husband, I think that's something you might want to seek counseling about. But if it's just I don't really think it's necessarily...
I don't think it's bad at all. My father always told me, you can look all as you want as long as you don't touch. And I think that's a standard rule. So, but if you feel like it's a bad wife, then what you could do is you can make your husband a dinner. You could do his laundry for him, and you can do it whatever else. We'll move on, though. Thank you, Julie. This one is from Becky from Toledo, Ohio. My husband masturbates every day. Often I'm at home with him. He masturbates. How can I make my husband choose me over masturbation? Well, here's your
Becky,
problem, Becky.
Maybe you could go with a Nordic track.
No,
How about that?
I was just gonna say that. Stop with the 4 a.m. Cake cravings and emailing us, and why not wake your husband up with a little 69 or something like that? You can never go wrong with a little doggy style or something. And
this is another one of those segments where
you
you're
know,
talking to it.
I don't know. I mean,
Can you be more attractive? I don't know.
Yeah,
Why?
what are you doing wrong? Take off the Russell sweatshirt and sweatpants and maybe throw on a teddy from Kmart or something. I mean, you are from Ohio, and let's be honest, you guys probably. And what I could suggest to you guys in Ohio down there, what might interest you is let your dog join in on the fun. We'll go to the next question.
This is getting worse.
This one is from Rhonda from Peoria, Illinois. My
Great
husband
state,
thinks like role playing is weird. What are some fun ways to heat things up without my husband feeling uncomfortable?
Not necessarily jumping in maybe to the role playing right away, but
How about this? How about you let me come down and me and you will do a little session and I'll make your husband feel uncomfortable.
I don't think that would make anyone. I think that would probably make your husband more uncomfortable, Rhonda. If you slept with another man and he watched, I'd probably say that would only make him about 1,000 times more uncomfortable. You probably, again, this, like many other subjects in life, is something you should not take advice from Mark in.
So what could we advise? Just spice things up a little.
Maybe throw a little outfit on. Don't necessarily go delve all the way into it and expect something out of him or yourself or labeling everything, but throw on a little nurse costume. Surprise him. Don't expect too much, but just see where the night takes you.
All right, this one is from Delia from Windsor, Ontario. She writes, I orgasm fairly easily during masturbation and oral sex, but I've never been able to climax during penetration. Is this a physical thing or is this mental? I think in all honesty what we're both going to say is that your man's probably not doing it. He probably doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
He's from Canada, so
like I said with the last caller, if you'd like to come up, we can arrange this on Two Guys Home Couch. You can probably put it over the air.
I'm not sure if YouTube allows that sort of footage, but
and we
we'll
can make it happen.
We'll have to check the privacy
we can make it happen,
policy on
baby.
YouTube.
But I don't know what your deal is. You're writing us, and we're here to help you. So I know I can help. Andrew is the more vocal. He'll speak you through it when I'm more of the, I'll show you how to do it. So, if there's anything you'd like to add to poor Delia, who's waiting for an answer, or are we just going to let her settle?
I think it's a mental thing. I think you really just need to let it go. It's really to suck it up.
All right, and this is the final question of our segment from Mary in Jacksonville, Florida. She writes, I'm very much heavier than my husband, and I find it quite difficult to be on top during intercourse.
He probably does
This,
too.
however, is the positive he prefers. Is there anything I can do being on top easier and make it more enjoyable for her? So her problem pretty much is that she weighs 300 pounds and she doesn't feel attractive.
Again, you should get back with Becky in Ohio, and you guys can probably go halvesies on that Nordic track. And,
or something.
Good jog.
Yeah, do something.
Eat salads instead of Big Macs.
Get off full tilt poker and drinking lemonade or whatever the hell you do.
That's probably what a lot of women are doing, is playing full tilt poker and drinking
if your
lemonade.
husband prefers your lard ass to be on top of him and banging you, then enjoy it. You know, there could be like, I don't know, there could be no guy banging you and you'd have no one to bang because you're so fat. So I mean, at least you got some schmuck that probably working minimum wage at Kroger's that does carts, that's 35 and is autistic banging you. So whatever, it is what it is. But you could be a virgin.
Oh my God.
That's how we look at it here on Two Guys One Couch. Submit your questions all night long. We'll answer them for you on the air. So
the spoken beliefs of Mark Tarosian are solely his own and in no way represent.
So we're gonna do our thing, and we'll be back for maybe one or two final segments here.
God, I hope you don't get fired.